Welcome to Tala Talks, where I share my everyday thoughts and everyday experiences. That's malunggay over there. In English, that's moringa. Those are banana trees. Oh my god, there's just so much amazing nature going on. In this video, I'm gonna show you how much it costs to live in a place like this, particularly in Negros. We are at Dawin, and if you look on Google Maps, this place has definitely a lot of things to say. So in Dawin, particularly in Negros Oriental, this place is known for diving. So if you are wanting to see very rare cuttlefish or blue ringed octopus, I hope I got that right, you'll find them here. I'm gonna start the video over there in the entrance so you can get a good or a full feel of what it's like to live here. I've created other videos on other accommodations, but I thought it was important to make this video because it's very affordable, the prices that they charge here. Obviously, I'm renting at the moment, and even if I'm Filipina or Filipino and I can buy a property here, I haven't yet. So at the moment I'm renting, and if you aren't Filipino and you plan to rent as well, this could be a good idea. I'm gonna switch the camera around so you can see what it's like. By the way, if you are looking to travel to the USA, or if you are from the US and you're looking to travel to the Philippines, perhaps you want to live here, retire here, work here, start a business, or if you are a Filipina and you want to stay in the US, work there, live there, I would highly recommend Filipino Visa. They set you up with all the papers that you need to provide, and they do all the processing. And what I love about them is if you are not good with paperwork or reading instructions or following the guidelines, because those kinds of papers can be very meticulous, you need to make sure that there are no errors or mistakes. They are a travel consultant agency, and they will set you up with whatever papers or documents that you need to provide, and they will double check all of it and make sure that what you're submitting or what will be submitted are correct. I absolutely love how hands-on they are as well. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, they reply really fast. So you won't have to worry about, oh, what papers do I need to do? Or yeah, you'll get to the US smoothly, or you'll end up in the Philippines, or you end up retiring or living here or working here really smoothly as well if you are coming from the US. So check them out. I'm gonna put the link on the description box. And yeah, you can just message them directly, and I'm pretty sure you might find them very useful. Back to the video. And welcome everyone to the Drill Shack Resort. And this is still part of Dawin. It may not be as popular as the other resorts because it's definitely very homey vibe. It's a homey vibe, and because it's family run, nevertheless there's still so much charm, and I have to emphasize on the charm because yeah, once upon a time this place definitely has lived its beautiful peak. At the moment it just needs a little bit of a touch-up. Those don't bother me at all as long as the place is peaceful, it's clean, you know. If you have the basic necessities, I'm pretty happy with that as well. So we're gonna start here because usually this is the pathway to where I bring my motorbike to. At the moment I'm literally the only one staying here, and you can see on the right side there are other accommodations. In the Philippines we would call them villas. Yeah, I guess in Europe villas are like a really expensive big kind of place, or it almost looks like a castle of some sort. But yeah, this is like the Filipino version of a villa. It looks very native. And even if I'm here alone, I don't mind because the family just lives next door, or the owners. And you can see it's pretty run down, but it has so much potential. We're super lucky right now. The skies are blue. It's usually like this. In the Philippines, there's only 2 seasons. It's rainy or sunny, or summer or rain. But yeah, this is I guess you can fit other people on the 2nd floor. I won't waste your time, and I'll let you know right away how much this place charges. If you get a fan room, It's 9,000 Philippine pesos every month. That is, wow, that is super, super, super affordable. That's crazy. I don't know, you can convert that to US dollars. I might check that out later for you and flash it here. If you want the AC room, like I have the AC room, they charge 12,000 Philippine peso. That is super, super affordable. And if you ask me, I think that the design has so much character. I like that they've stayed true to the native concept. It looks very Pinoy. And I'll show you the other accommodations here. They should be scheduled to cut the grass soon, so somebody might come over and cut that out. But I really love it. It really has so much character. Of course, I'm not just gonna show you the exteriors. I'm gonna take you inside my room so you can see. But on a little bit of a note, I was asking the owner that, you know, these grass, they tend to grow really, really long. So she said that like on a rainy time, on a rainy season, maybe after cutting it on the second day, there's already a lot of them growing. So this kind of grass is gonna be a bit tricky. You have to constantly, just mow the lawn. And not that I'm a grass expert, but you can already see that they can reach great heights. This is like my hand there, and they really go way above my hand. I would say at least 8 inches long at the moment. But back to our little tour. They've got a pool there, and if they have, there are times when they actually do keep an eye on the pool and they replace the water, and people actually go swimming on the weekends. You've got this little bamboo divider so it isn't so hot, or for privacy perhaps. And you can see a motorbike there straight ahead. That is my motorbike. I have rented a motorbike for the entire month. It is a beauty. If you are interested to know where I rented it and how much, I'm gonna create another video for that, but I'll let you know this motorbike usually goes for about 6,000 Philippine pesos per month. And on the other video, I'm gonna show you where I rented it out, because I've tried renting from different people, and you know, you'll get all kinds of motorbikes. Sometimes the wheels aren't good, like the threads have long been gone, so they're very smooth, and when the wheels are smooth, that means it could be slippery and dangerous on the road. So these tires have been really well kept, and they keep an eye on making sure that what you're renting is quality. And even their helmets, it's very clear, the shade, and it's new. Whereas in other motorbike rentals, when you get the helmet, there's a lot of scratches, you can't even see where you're going. So for me, safety is so important, even if your distance is short. So I'm gonna show you where I rented that out. Check that video out. But now I'm super excited. Room tour, but I think I was forgetting to tell you the most important thing. Let me show you. Most important thing is, for the price I mentioned, which is 9,000 pesos per month for the fan room and 12,000 pesos for the AC, we are actually right in front of the beach. Hello! That's crazy. By the way, these flowers are so beautiful. Look how they stand out in color. Of course, we're matching. See, I love the color. I'm very, very biased to red or anything that is similar or even remotely to red, because I don't know, it's just, it catches my eye. There's like a hangout area there, which we'll go to later. So if you're not planning to stay here for a month or for days, or you just want to come for the day and rent these guys out, they've got a barbecue here as well, because why not have a barbecue by the beach? Oh my gosh, look! We are right in front of the beach. I'm gonna take us out in a while. I just have to remove that padlock, which is very easy enough, but wow. And if you were here, you can really feel the sea breeze. It's crazy. I mean, we have a prime spot. This spot is so prime for the price you're paying, literally beachfront. So any time of the day, if you feel like running out there and just jumping into the water, you could. Like, why take a shower in there when you could just run there? So I can see a guy right now. Oh, look. I think these guys are selling fish. I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure they have just caught some fish and they have the fish inside the cooler box. You know, and there's a lot of fishermen there as well. So who knows, you could get lucky and meet a fisherman and ask for some fresh fish. And you can turn them into ceviche, kinilaw, or kilawin. Because actually, that big boat over there is a fishing boat or a fishing ship. So I do hope they don't overfish, but yeah, there's certainly a lot of people catching fish. Let me show you this part before we go to the room, since we're already out here. And I do have to apologize if it's a little messy. I was told by Tita, the owner, that on the weekends they do have some gatherings here, so she apologized in advance just in case I could hear some sound or some people. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, bring on the crowd, bring on the people, because I mean, at the rate I'm going, I'm only alone there, and I could use some people connection, some socializing. And you can clearly see that there's still some of these billiard balls. It's still very, very active for sure. It is a Monday at the moment, so the weekend's gonna be quite a while from now. I'm gonna switch the camera so you can see again. You can definitely see that this place was designed to entertain and socialize, or for socializing, because you've got a bar right there. And it's huge. This place is, I don't know, at least 1,000 square meters big. But there's so many tables here. I was told that if you have a birthday party, oh, it says reception. I guess this used to be where the reception. There's one time back in the day where all the villas were really, really all preoccupied, but that doesn't happen these days. Nevertheless, you'll see my room and I really love it. But yeah, you can have weddings here, debuts, birthdays, gatherings. They'll just fix it up, and once it's fixed, yeah, I guess it could be the happening, the life of the party. Lots and lots of books. Ooh, I wonder if I know any of these. I've just recently bought a Kindle, so a lot of the books I'm reading are very much of my time, and so these books I don't recognize. Like, even just the font, it looks, well, there is a New York Times bestseller, author J.A. Janis. Judgment Call is the name of the book. So let's continue to the room tour. Again, I feel so lucky to be able to rent this place out. So what's inclusive of the 12,000 pesos or 9,000 pesos if you get the room with no AC. It's got Wi-Fi, which is the most important thing these days, because you want to be alive to the rest of the world. You know, because no Wi-Fi, you're practically dead to the world. It's got Wi-Fi, and I'll show you later what else is included. Wi-Fi, AC, yeah, let's go. A little history on this place. In 4 years time from now, from when this video is published, this place would be 20 years old. So it's definitely been around for a while. And the owner, she is such a lovely Filipina lady who was married to an Australian, and the reason why it's called Drill Shack is because the husband used to work in look at this pretty, is it a gumamela or a hibiscus? The husband, actually, I've never passed this place before, so I'm just touring myself as well. I'm curious to know what else is here. Oh, there's a sign. Yeah, the husband used to work in a, what do you call it, a place where they drill for gasoline. I guess they took that sign down because since it is a family run at the moment and there can be a lot of maintenance and things to pay attention to, if there's too many people, the family won't be able to really give a lot of quality to the experience of the customer. So since I'm alone, the owners have been so kind to me. They've been very, very accommodating. So maybe in time, when they do decide to hire more people and make this place come back alive again, maybe they'll put that sign up. Let's keep a walk-in. So now that you know this place has been around for a while, you might want to wonder, I'm sure you're wondering, what do the rooms look like, because the suspense is killing even me. Because all we're seeing is just outside, but what does it look like inside? For those of you who like the sun, by the way, this area, like the outdoor, and I know why it's facing here is because sun rises over there, the east. It's boop, like this morning when I woke up at 5:30, it was blazing right there. So if you want to get your sun fix or your tan fix, that's the perfect spot. I really do know, and I think that they've designed this particularly to gather the morning sun. And without further ado, let's go in my room. Welcome to my house, my crib, mi casa y su casa. Let's go. Okay. Woohoo! Right. So I've put on the stars for you, but obviously this doesn't include the stars. So just bring your own stars if ever you like the setup. And by the way, it might seem a little bit dark because I covered it heavily with like how many layers of fabric, because I do tend to wake up a little bit later during the day. So when the sun is blazing, I don't want there to be any sun. I'd like to sleep in a lot of darkness to give that quality sleep. The sun really wakes me up. So that's the AC, and I have to say, I don't know if you've noticed, maybe not, this AC is not even set to its maximum coldness, because I was feeling super cold. I don't know if it's my body adjusting to the climate, but it might seem a small AC, but it is so cold. But again, I'm only one person. If you're gonna be two persons, yeah, the AC might be put to use, but for one, it's really cold. I would say it's so efficient. 12,000 pesos a month, worth it. Now, I've asked to leave the broom here because I'm such a neat freak, so I do like sweeping the floor occasionally. And for the price that you pay per month, it comes with drinking water, and they can refill it anytime. It also comes with laundry. If you want to change your bed sheets, you can request, which is quite nice of them. I also requested for a kettle to make some hot water, and I requested for a coffee maker. They're really so amazing, and making sure that my requests are granted. I love my toilet as well. The shower head works. As you can see, perhaps there isn't any hot water, but for some reason when I turn on the water, it's already hot. So I don't need hot water, and I like showering with the tabo in the balde, you know, because it's like very Filipino. I like the gush of water, so I actually rarely use that. Back to the tour. I love to shower when there's a view of nature, because, you know, living in the city, I do not fancy seeing buildings. So I can see my neighbor there. There's a coconut tree. You know, well, it's not really seen, you can't really see it through this side, but oops. Yeah, it's just nice. I can see the coconut tree from here. I really love this view, so I tend to tuck that up there so I can enjoy the view. Toilet is practical. The toilet roll is here because it'll get wet if it's next to the shower. Cute little sink, perfect for one person. And what I was so amused is that they even provided me with hangers, which I thought, you know, when you stay in budget places, sometimes they don't even have this closet. They don't even have hangers, but there is so much room. There is ridiculously so much room. You can put your stuff in here, also up there. Also, I have to say, if you've stayed in budget places like I have, there's a one thing in the toilet they don't tend to put, which are hooks. So like, where do you put your towel? Where do you put your clothes? But this, they have hooks. Like, it's actually 3, 1, 2, 3. I just covered it with my towel, but I mean, they really thought about it. Clearly you can see that it's been influenced by the West, because, you know, they're very practical. Like, they look at the details, and I don't want to generalize, this is only from experience, but the places that I've stayed in that are budget, they tend to forget the hook in the shower. My view here actually is nice, but I covered it with so much fabric. It's of nature, and the fire extinguisher, I used it as a hook for my bags. I've added a chair here so that it's easier for me to put my laptop or my cell phone when I'm about to sleep. And I've also put the water in here because I don't fancy it being out in the heat. So, you know, when the water is in a plastic container, the plastic may not be really good for what you're drinking. And oh my goodness, the most important thing, I'm not much of a big person, but this fridge is literally, it's my, well, it's not my height, but it's huge. This is like a family fridge. To have this fridge all to myself, I mean, hello. And when I opened it, it was, you know, it even comes with this light, so you can see it's quite nice and very tempting to have midnight snacks in the middle of the night. I mean, every time you're hungry, anytime you're hungry, you just boop, you know, like look at the distance. It's very easy for you to eat. Now, there's only one outlet here, so I would suggest for you to bring extension cords so you can, yeah, charge your stuff here. This is my key station. I leave my stuff here so I don't lose them. I put my earrings here. And if you opt for no AC, this is gonna be your fan. And I have to say, I tried using the fan. I made this experiment where, will I survive in a fan room without the AC? So this morning I actually turned off the AC and I left the fan running until maybe 11, and it was good. Come around 11 it got really warm, but around 8, 9, 10 it was okay. So yeah, this fan has 1, 2, and 3. It's got 3 options or 3 levels of strength. So it's actually good, but it'll be fanning you with heat. But during nice hours like the nighttime, last night was so cold. Like I was telling myself I did not need this AC. But if you are the type to lounge around during the day, you might want the AC. But if you are on a busy schedule, like you want to go diving, you want to explore during the day, you're not even at home, you definitely don't need that AC. And you can work with a 9,000 per month budget. Anyway, that sums up the tour. Oh, I forgot to mention there's also another storage area there. Oh, I also forgot to say that they provided me with 3 toilet rolls, and there are some soaps inside there. It was really, really nice of them, and they did provide the towel as well. So if you are traveling with no bath towel, this one is from them, so they will provide you a towel. They're so amazing. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is pretty good. The owner has bought a new router because when I checked in it was sufficient for sending messages, but it wasn't consistent. And so I need a stable connection so that I can work. But you know, I mean, the fact that they really make the extra effort, they go the extra mile just to make the customer happy. Yeah, it really says a lot, and they reply really fast. So just go online, check out Drill Shack, and it's I mean, I can't complain. I mean, I love it. Like, it's pretty legit for one person. I'm so comfortable here. I've got all the basic necessities and luxury, because having that huge fridge for me is a luxury. Having the coffee maker is an additional luxury for me, because yeah, I mean, it's just great. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video, and stick around if you want to learn more about the accommodations here. I'm gonna make a video about there's another place that I found for 15,000 a month. It's more of a shared vibe. You don't have your individual villa, you're actually staying in rooms, so stick around for that. And there's also another place that I found for 10,000 pesos a month, but it's a fan room. I'll make another video for that, so lots and lots to come. Thank you for watching. I know I've said it a million times, and I'll catch you on the next video. Ciao for now. Bye. Oh, and one last thing, don't forget to check out Filipino Visa. They'll sort you out with your papers if you want to move to the US, or if you want to move to the Philippines, whether if it's for retirement or for work or for marriage. They will help you. They are very hands-on. They reply really fast, and I know so many people who have gotten to where they wanted to go, either to the US or to the Philippines, very easily. So of course it does take time with the paperwork and the processing, but at least you've got someone who will make sure you're in good hands. Bye again. Ciao for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.